You look nice today.
Ba-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
Thanks for listening to McDonald's.
That wasn't McDonald's.
Yeah, you're right. That's just that tag from comedy
It's
or
a
whatever.
comedy tag sound effect.
That sound effect.
I'm loving it.
There you go.
there it
That's
is. Nice,
McDonald's.
nice.
Thanks, Emily. Now sing the Carl's Jr. jingle.
Oh, yeah. I'm Carl's Jr.
Every ad slogan is the same.
Eat at Burger King.
Da-da-da-da-da. Buy Downy paper towels.
Extreme Restraints has good sex toys. Hey. Welcome to the Microtheticast. I thought maybe that was going to be a song, and then I decided to just make it a rap.
That's what that was,
Yeah.
a rap.
Aha.
I know what raps are. My name's David. I know what raps are.
My name's David, and I'm here to say I know what raps are.
In a major way.
No, raps don't always have to rhyme. Did you know
Yes,
that?
they do.
It's like poems.
It's just like poems. They always have to rhyme.
Okay.
Raps are poems.
Raps
okay.
are poems. Poems are raps. They always have to rhyme. Get out of my traps.
Yeah.
See? Raps.
A Microtheticast is a smaller version of a Hypotheticast. It's shorter. It doesn't take as much time. So we're
That's-
going to get right into
that's
it.
it.
That's true.
This week's Microtheticast is something called Would I Rather.
How do we play this game?
We play the game by someone reads a Would You Rather question, and then the other two people decide which option they think that person would choose.
Yeah.
And then there is the reveal of
big
which option they would
reveal.
actually choose, and then points are granted. Great prizes will be awarded at the end
To
of this
us.
episode.
Yes, to us by
To
us.
only us, not to you listeners. Sorry, not this time. I'm going to start it off just
Yeah,
to keep
kick
the proverbial ball rolling. I picked one of our ocean questions. This one is from Sean D. Do you guys think I would rather be a mer person or an octo person?
Oh, shit, that's a good octo person.
Yeah, for
I
sure,
think-
octo person.
I think because a mer person would have a real hard time living the life that Mike lives now. It would be fun to be a mer person because you could swim in stuff real fast, but like you'd be flopping around a lot. And I don't think Mike wants to be flopping around.
I just think he would like being able to hold 8 things.
You could do so
Can
many
I ask?
things.
Yeah. Why do you think an octo person wouldn't be flopping around?
You maybe would still have the ability to ambulate in human society.
Yeah, octopuses
Like-
can kind of walk.
They can move.
They do
on
walk
land,
around on
and
land.
mer people don't. They just sort of blip, 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 blip. And you could get like a wheelchair or some kind of hoverboard or something like that. But
Oh yeah, I'd be an octo person.
Yeah.
And I think
Yes.
I think also I'm surprised you guys just weren't like because it's the weirder one.
Well, it's
because
also-
I mean
yeah.
obviously like Mike's got to be a weirdo. It's such a
So
burden
self-aware.
that
Yeah.
I have to always pick the weird thing.
Yeah, that's hard
But I'm
for
gonna
you.
actually would love
It
being
is
an
hard
octo
for you.
person.
yeah, what would you do first?
I'd probably climb a wall with my suction cups.
That makes sense.
And like open up a jar that's hard to open because it'd be really easy with those 8 suction arms.
You'd
open a jar of pickles.
So find a jar that's hard to open and just get in it.
Yeah, I'd be
And
like
then
a
you'd
folk
actually get in
hero.
the jar because you'd be
I
an
could do
octopus and
that
you could,
too,
like-
except for my human head sticking out the top of the jar. Hey guys, look at my trick.
Hey, check out my squished body inside this
God.
jar. Isn't it attractive?
It's so fun.
Octopuses are so fun.
Yep. It's fine, David.
This one comes from Phil Hilla. Would I rather be the captain of a small dinghy who does tours of the Florida Everglades, or an unpaid deck swabby of a huge, cool, deep-sea treasure hunting ship?
Oh, man. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I pick.
I think you'd want to be the deck swabby.
I think so,
Yeah.
too.
because I think that's a term you would like to have applied to yourself.
Yes, and also I would say captain because I think you would really enjoy that experience, but I think you are more comfortable not being the center of attention. You would like just having a specific job that you have to do, and it's not the whole thing. It's just like your job, and you're helping support a cool thing.
Cool thing.
But it's not like just a solo venture of you doing tours and being the captain.
You are correct. I didn't actually consider how cool it would be to put swabby on my resume, but you're absolutely right, Mike.
Yeah.
I would love that. I wish that I could go by something that rhymed with swabby. Like maybe I could be like Bobby the Swabby or something. But like, unfortunately, my name's David. So I can't really go by anything other than my name. As we've learned by history, people
literally
can't
no
identify
way
as
of changing your
anything
name. Yeah.
that's not your legal name. So unfortunately, I have to do that. But I would love to swap that deck. I'd love to get under the ocean. It would be kind of fun because I'd be like the janitor on some sweet adventure and not actually be responsible, but still be able to peep
that's
on
what
all
I'm
those
talking
really
about,
cool
yeah.
undersea bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to see that, but I think I would be scared if I was the captain and had to say, like, we're going to go into the mouth of that giant centipede, or like, well, we're going to go back up to the surface. I just want to be there for it and maybe die, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
This one's from Emily Allgaier. Would I rather have a Beatrix Potter tattoo on my neck or a Twilight tattoo on my ass?
Oh, dude, a Beatrix Potter tattoo on your neck is cool, actually. I would think somebody who had that was pretty rad. I don't know if that's what Emily would choose.
Yeah.
I think you would choose Twilight on your ass because it's a butt tattoo. Like, that's the easiest thing to hide.
Pretty easy.
If somebody's seeing your butt, they're not going to judge you based on what you have tattooed on your butt, hopefully. You know, you never know. It's probably a pretty vulnerable situation to begin with. Unless, I don't know. I don't know how much you show your butt to people.
You know Emily pretty well,
Yeah.
don't you? Don't you
Yeah,
know that?
I think so. You never know. Some people are butt showers. Some people are butt growers.
Yeah, there's no way to know if they're showing their butt or not.
Yeah, there's no way to know. I don't know. So Emily has professional ambitions, and a neck tattoo definitely hurts professional ambitions. Unless you want to be like Steve Jobs cosplaying all the time, then like turtleneck it up, you're fine. Twilight butt.
Yeah, I think Emily has strong thoughts about neck tattoos. Like, I think it being a Beatrix
Strong
Potter
thoughts.
tattoo maybe makes it a little more interesting.
Yeah.
Potentially not as aggressive.
I love the interview that you go to, and they're like, "Well, we don't love the neck tattoo," and they're like, "But it's a gentle."
But it is
Beatrix
Jemima
Potter
Puddle
tattoo."
Duck.
Yeah, it's like, oh, but
I'm
it's just
down
a
with that
little
puddle duck.
mouse.
Yeah.
What could a field mouse do that's so bad?
As long as I've known Emily, like, she hasn't had many jobs where she's had to show her butt. So I think like the Twilight tattoo would not come up a lot, and it could just be a special secret on her like IMDb trivia page.
You're both wrong.
What?
Here's what I would
Yay.
do. I would get a adorable little squirrel Nutkin tattoo,
Squirrel Nutkin.
kind of like like right by my hairline, kind of behind my ear there.
your neck?
So like technically on the neck.
Yeah, technically on the neck.
Okay.
But it would be
squirrel
small
Nutkin.
enough that the covering of it, for if I had to for a role, wouldn't be too terrible.
Right.
But I'd also be proud of it because I think Squirrel Nutkin is effing adorable.
Yeah. Does he have overalls?
Forgot about the Nutkin factor.
No, he's not wearing clothes. Actually, he just is so little sassy guy.
He's just so sassy. He doesn't need clothes.
He's like the trickster spirit of the Potter
World. Oh wait, the
That's
other
confusing.
Potter.
Oh
Hey,
my god!
she was the OG Potter.
Potter World to exist, but have it be like, so we need to make like
okay.
Potter Land, but it's Beatrix Potter, and trick those kids into coming and being like Expelliarmus, and then we're like, get that shit out of your hand. You're a mouse now.
Yeah.
And put on these overalls.
Here's the other reason why I wouldn't do the Twilight tattoo, because I maybe will have to show my butt someday
Maybe.
for something. I mean, I've had to like wear fairly revealing things in things. Like I can put some makeup on a neck tattoo and like it'll stay put, but like a butt tattoo, you're gonna be like sitting and have, it's just like gonna be harder to cover. And also I really am not a Twilight fan, so I feel like there would be this shame associated with my butt, and I already have enough like natural shame about my butt due to societal pressures.
Sure, yeah.
So I don't want like an added picture of Robert Pattinson.
It could be.
on my
It
butt.
wasn't specified
Yeah,
what the Twilight tattoo is.
I guess.
So
It could be
Yes.
Jasper.
it'd be like a werewolf fighting a vampire.
Could it be like the apple on the cover of the book that had nothing to do with
Sure.
anything actually in the
Yeah.
book? No, I'm going for the neck Potter tattoo.
Neck Potter.
Okay.
That's the right
Great.
choice.
Thanks. You both failed.
I like it. Yeah, we failed, but it's okay.
it is okay.
Failure's okay. Here's a question about me. Would I rather have a ding sound every time I wink, or a cartoonish gun sound go off every time I make a finger gun?
Oh, these are both so cool. I think dings. I think the cartoonish gun sound helps because I was worried about like the actual implications of like Mike being able to make gun sounds in public is like scary, and you might get in trouble. Mike, you're very playful. I think in the
Thank
sounds
you.
that you make and the sounds that you like a little wink and a ding. That sounds totally on brand. And I don't think you do finger guns very often.
I save them for special
Yeah,
occasions.
private parties.
I shouldn't talk right. I don't want to
Yeah,
give you hints.
don't give me any
No
clues.
hints.
So it's possible that Mike would like to have finger guns in private times, but I think that he would go with the winkydings.
I disagree. I think he'd go for the finger guns. I think that winking, I think that Mike is very like conscious of not making people uncomfortable. And I think sometimes like a man winking at a lady, like I just think he wouldn't want to put people in that position, even with the cute ding. And I think the finger guns is just like fun and unexpected.
This is one where if there was a poll of me, it would come down, it would be like 55-45.
If all the iterations of you took this poll.
Yeah. I think, and the 55% though does go to the ding, the winky ding.
The winky ding.
Because you're right that, and here's the thing though, as I'm thinking about it, I really like never wink at people because it's an awkward thing to do, and there aren't situations where it's either would come across as weird or just awkward. But I do feel like the ding would kind of make it more like fun, and would hopefully
exactly.
It would be in and of itself a reason
instead of a quiet wink, which is like what was the intention behind it. The ding would be like it's fun.
Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah.
Fun. Instead of like creepy winks.
Yeah.
Is that the sound that you make normally?
Yeah.
When you
It says creepy wink whenever Mike winks in his own voice. He says creepy wink. Which makes it fun, I guess.
And I think the other reason is what you pointed out about the fact that like even a cartoonish gun sound effect, like it's potentially
alarming.
like it's kind of scary.
A little triggering maybe.
I don't. So I think,
you never know.
like, but that would be fun too. And a finger gun is a less creepy and awkward to do.
All right, this question comes from Gravity Beard. Would I rather discover that my significant other is a serial killer, catch them in the act, or see them murdered by a serial killer?
Yikes.
So Mike's was 2 good ones. Mine is definitely 2 pretty bad ones.
I think that you would rather discover that they are a serial killer.
Okay.
Because then you could maybe try to help them, or at least they wouldn't be dead. I really don't think you would want to watch them be dead. I think that would be a real rough on your Lil Psyche.
Aw. Lil Psyche coming this fall to ABC Family.
I think you would rather discover it because then you could put a stop to the murders more easily as opposed to just having another murder happen. So then you'd know, and you could be like, all right, time to deal with this business in whatever way you think is best. If it's a serial killer and it was someone, I would think you would just probably call the cops on them and not try to counsel them out of that one. But
well, maybe not myself.
Yeah, you're probably not equipped.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Ethically, it's a little bit more interesting. Like if I think about like in 30 years, would I have rather found out that my significant other was a serial killer or that one person died from a serial killer? It might be like, oh, if it was just my significant other and then like I found it and called the cops and it was fine, like that might actually, it would be traumatizing, sure, but it might not be as actually hard to deal with as like I've been dating a serial killer.
Right.
Like that's its own thing that's a little disturbing. But I think I would rather have, I mean, the thing is, it's catch them in the act, which is pretty nasty. So either way, I'm getting scarred.
That's true.
So I think I would rather my significant other be a serial killer because then they are not dead. And honestly, it's just a better story. Like,
it is a real good tale for the old memoirs.
Yeah, my significant other got murdered by a serial killer. Plenty of people have told that story.
Yeah.
Boring. So, yeah, I'm thinking about the memoir books.
Cool.
Yeah, you always are.
Would I rather, this is a conspiracy edition from one of our faves, Shandi. Would I rather learn that the moon landing was faked or that world governments are secretly under the control of lizard aliens?
Oh, I think you would rather find out that the moon landing was faked. I think the implications of our governments are lizard aliens is pretty scary. However...
See, here's the thing.
I think
the implications, I mean, I think that would actually explain a lot. And it'd be like, oh, that's what's going on with the world right now.
People
it's
aren't
lizard
awful.
aliens.
It's lizards.
Yeah, which is actually like that's
it's kind of
why conspiracy
encouraging.
theories
Yeah.
exist, because people want to be able to blame like a conspiracy against them
Yeah.
for something rather than the world is just horrible.
It's just a bad place.
So I think if you were, and plus like you have two buds who are like ready to help you fight those lizard aliens right now.
Yes, Mike and Joan, I'm out.
Yeah, David is scared of lizards.
It's my one fear. I think lizards. I talked myself right out of it after I said the moon thing, and I was like, I don't think you care either way whether the moon landing was faked. That's the other thing. I don't think that really matters to you. I think it matters to you that the government is real or not. That's a pretty big deal. So I think you'd choose that one.
Yeah, no, I would rather learn that the moon landing was fake
What?
because I don't really care that much.
Oh,
So it doesn't
wouldn't
mean as
actually
much to you.
matter.
Yeah, like I mean, I would be
Okay.
like, that sucks. Like it would suck. I'd be like pissed, but the consequences.
pissed?
Who would you be mad at?
Yeah.
For whoever made that shit
Whoever-
up.
Stanley
That's
Kubrick.
not
Yeah, Kubrick.
fair. No, I'd be like annoyed. I'd be strongly annoyed. But I think that the consequences would not. They'd be big, but they wouldn't be as big as the consequences of learning that world governments are all under the control of lizard aliens.
Yeah, well.
Like that could then be the end of everything.
The stakes of that are
However,
higher. That's very true.
it doesn't say what the intentions of the lizard aliens
I know.
are.
They're real
That's-
cool.
Doesn't even say they're
Clearly
evil.
They aren't real cool.
Well, some of them aren't.
I guess
some of them are Justin Trudeau.
I was just gonna say Lizard Justin is pretty
Yeah.
great. I'm into that guy.
Okay, then.
Lightning round.
Would I rather be able to hold bananas in my hands like guns and say pew pew and shoot lasers out of them?
All these gun things.
Yeah, it's Reddit.
Oh yeah.
Would you rather be able to hold bananas in your hands and say pew pew and shoot lasers out of them, or be able to throw oranges and have them act like target-seeking missiles?
Whoa.
The banana
Oh,
one.
definitely the banana one.
You'd rather the banana.
That's so fun. The oranges one is like maybe more useful if you actually wanted to kill people, but like shooting lasers is fun, and pew pew.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah.
die for that. Pew
And if I had
pew.
picked the other one, I could have had the cartoonish sound
Yeah.
effects. I
All-
guess if I
all of
form
them
a finger
stacked.
gun with the banana. Yeah, lasers are also very functional for lots of things,
Yeah.
like cooking food.
You could do laser eye surgery.
you can do
LASIK.
LASIK, yeah.
Pew, pew. Come on down to Mike's Banana Laser Hut. We'll give you some LASIK.
Good.
Good.
Would I rather sleep every night in a closed but vented coffin, or work every day at a workplace I know to be haunted?
Haunted workplace.
Haunted workplace.
For sure.
Yeah?
Adventures.
Adventures. You're right. Adventures.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The appeal of like even teaming up with ghosts that are there sounds so cool.
Teaming up.
I mean, why not? It's free labor. They're not. There's no currency for ghosts. They're just looking for something to do.
How do you know?
That's true. I don't know, but I could find out if a workplace
They're
is
like,
haunted.
bitch, pay me.
Like in what? Ghost
Give me those
dollars?
ghost
Here you go.
coins.
Ghost coins.
Hey, dude, you can't pull one over on a ghost.
Do you think they're into cryptocurrency? Is that like how they get paid? Ghosts get in computers and they're like, give me that Bitcoin.
boot coins? Boot coins.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you're gonna frown at one of my puns.
That's what puns
You're
are
gonna
for,
be
Mike.
upset.
That's what puns
Great.
are for.
Okay.
This is one from Victoria to Ms.
Yeah.
I am in the middle of eating an entire pizza and my
Yes.
doctor calls to tell me that my test results are in. Would I rather she say that I am gluten intolerant or lactose intolerant?
Either way, RIP, because you're eating a whole pizza.
I think gluten, because I think you like ice cream and cheese and could give up bread.
Like that's a lot of pasta. Although
Yeah, but-
there are plenty of dairy-free and gluten-free options for things
Yeah.
now. I think cheese is going to be a big factor in this one.
Fake cheese is tough.
Fake cheese sucks
that
right
one's
now.
not great.
Fake ice cream, not bad.
No, coconut milk ice cream you could handle that
so
one.
like ice cream would be okay, but the cheese, that's
yeah,
what
I'm
gonna get.
saying, although I think lactose is easier to avoid. Like the gluten in a lot of secret
Yeah.
things that you don't know about.
Secret gluten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you guys know me, and at the center of my heart is a big blob of cheese. It's me.
Yeah.
I need it. My life would be over if I couldn't eat it.
No. Wow.
And you know, the gluten thing, that'd be sad, but I'd figure it out. I'd just eat entire blocks of cheese to comfort
Yeah.
myself.
You would make a pizza that just has cheese as the crust and then some cheese and tomato sauce
Yeah.
and more cheese.
Yeah.
It'd be great. Stuffed crust, but it's just all stuffed. Whoops, all stuffed. Captain Crunch makes pizza.
Whoops,
Which is- it's actually
just
just
a big
a pile of
blob
cheese.
of melted cheese.
Whoops, all stuffed.
Whoops, all stuffed.
All right. Thanks so much for listening this week. Thanks for listening every week.
Yeah.
Some things you can do in between listening to us is interact with us on the internet.
Yeah.
You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. You could find us on Instagram. Send us your pics, I guess. You can
Send us your pics.
not nudes, please. No nudes.
Oh, God.
And then you could email us at hypotheticast@gmail.com or find our website, which is hypotheticast.club, where you can listen, make some comments. Do it all.
Make comments, write a review, post it on iTunes or the podcast app that you're using, and just tell other people about us. Run around. Do it. Talk.
Run around. Thanks to Jane James and the Hunger for the use of their song Killin' It. It's from their album Raw. And thanks to Christian Hagen for the use of that logo he designed for us because it looks great. Thank you, listeners, for submitting so many questions and listening every week, commenting and liking and just being super. I'm just going to use the word super more often. I'm bringing it back. Red is done. Super. Here we go.
We'll tolerate that.
That's all I need.
All right.
Super. God, it sounds so sarcastic.
It
Super.
does.
Yeah, it's tough.
To work on the delivery.
Okay, well, here we go.
It's hard to make rad sound sarcastic. Can you do it?
Oh, yeah, that's rad. No, it just sounds cool. Damn it. I want a skateboard.
Oh, that's rad.
Oh, that's rad.
That's
No, that just
rad.
sounds sassy and fun, though.
That's rad.
Oh, that's rad. Rad.
And now try to make super sounds real. That's
Oh, my
super.
God, that's super. No,
Okay, that's pretty good.
holy shit. That is some super stuff.
What stuff are you talking about, Dave?
That's
Super stuff.
Some super
That's how
stuff.
Superman got his powers.
Yeah,
From super
he
stuff.
He got bit by a super
Don't
stuff.
write in. I know that's not how he got his powers.
Fell in a vat of super stuff and he became Superman. That's super. Thanks for listening. Have a nice
You guys
Wednesday.
are super and rad.
Oh. Get out there and eat a leaf.
Do you think people are still listening to what we're saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys will keep talking. I'm just going to
Yeah.
make more sounds.
Sounds
Pew,
perfect.
pew.
There it is.